Welcome back to Final Fantasy on the MSX. So, we have finished the Mount Golg thingy. We went into the volcano, we killed Merilith, and I have also got all the way back to Melmond and bought some level 5 spells for my red mages, who now have 2 spell points in level 5, which is good. So, the next step is to go to the ice cave, and I have to admit, I'm a bit worried. The ice cave itself is just... honestly, it's mostly a waste of time. It has like a low encounter rate, and it's mostly just corridors of nothing. But the enemies you can fight in there can cause death. And if they do, I have no way to reverse it. Because Null Death, which is the status that nullifies death, is a spell you can't learn until you have the upgraded jobs. And Red Mage can't learn the life spell until, well, they have their upgraded jobs. So, why is Ritsu in the 4th spot? That's odd. So that's a bit of a problem. We can use one of these. It'll be fine. But there's also the fact that there's no Phoenix Downs in the game. So basically, if a character is hit by death and it's successful, which it most likely is, because this game's success rate in enemies inflicting statuses are like ridiculously high, then we're fucked. Because then I can't revive that party member without going all the way back to Crescent Lake. And it's quite a trek back. Especially since I have to walk all the way back to the dungeon. And I'm not sure... and I should probably look that up. I'm not sure how many death enemies I can face at the same time. I know it's at least Cavern of Ice. Let me check this. I completely forgot to bring up that page before I start recording. Oops, that spells. There we go. Cavern of Ice. Okay, enemies. Oh, it doesn't say how many of them I can face. Oh, that's good. Thanks, Final Fantasy Wiki. Yeah, once again, you've proven to be completely worthless. Okay, fine. But basically, I know you can fight at least 3 Dark Wizards at the same time. The Dark Wizards basically Astus, but with higher stats. Like the boss Astus, and can still cause death. So there's a risk I lose 3 party members in one random encounter. So... yeah, I am quite worried about the ice cave. But hopefully we'll make it through, and I'll be saving outside of the cave. I have 2 cottages with me. And we're just gonna hope... all we can do is hope that we don't have to suffer the death infliction. And see how it goes. Now, I can probably have one character be dead. I would have to change the weapons. I would have to move around the weapons a bit and stuff like that probably. But since I believe Ritsu right now has the flame sword. But apart from that, there's no, the flame mail, right? Did I get the flame mail or the flame sword? The flame mail. I got the flame mail. But I could probably take one loss to death. That's probably fine. 2, especially if it's the fighters or the warriors, that's not okay. I'm not sure I can survive losing 2 party members, and that's what I'm worried about. Because I did do a test run of Ice Cave before last episode. I was actually going to do Ice Cave first, which you can do, but it's not recommended. But if you do, you get some, you get a nice level boost, and you get some good weapons to use in Mount Golg. It's almost like you were supposed to go there first, but you're not. And the first thing that happened was that I lost my warriors to Dark Wizards. I think we go in here? Yeah, again, I don't have the map up. I might bring that up later, but I think I remember how to get to the Cavern of Ice without needing a map. We'll see. So yeah, worried. Very, very, very worried. It's Because I need to go there. Because basically in the cavern of ice, or the ice cave as it's called in the NES version, in the ice cave you find the levy stone, also known as the floater, and that's basically this magic stone that powers an airship. And we need that to get the airship. And if we don't get the airship, we can't continue the game. You know? So there's that whole mess. Okay, so here we are, heading into the second riverbed, and hopefully I do remember this right, because the first to the right here, and it's like this way. I really do hope that I remember this correctly. I think I do. I think I do. Yeah, this seems right. Because basically, yeah, there's a cave right beneath us. See the entrance there. Oh dear. So tired of these fish. We haven't fought a single red piranha either. The red piranhas are supposed to exist, but we haven't fought them. Maybe they're in the northern area. So we'll no, why would they be? You barely used the boat in the northern area. And I can't imagine the red piranhas being much stronger. I say that now and watch them kick my ass when I get to them. So the only thing I've actually done in between episodes this time is I went back to Melmon and I got the Firaga, and I got Kiraga for Nanoha as well. Or maybe it was Vivio, I don't remember. But they both have Firaga and Kiraga now, that's the point. And that's good. That will help us out. Alright, so time to save. And we're quite good on health, so I think we're going to use the last tent I have, rather than use the cottage. Yeah. And it wants us to put in the save disk. And then the game disk. There we go. And just to save time, I am going to do a save state here as well. So I don't have to go through the menus to get back here and open up the user disk and stuff. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. Ice cave. God, I hate this cave. But what's good about this cave is it has, I think, 2 exits. So that will help us out later. We won't have to backtrack all the way back. So, as you'll see here, this is just one big corridor with nothing. That's going to be the case for this cave up until the 3rd floor. And when we get to the 3rd floor, we're going to walk back to the 2nd floor, and then we'll wind up on the second part of the 2nd floor. And that's when things get interesting, because then we're going to start falling through the ice. And there's no chests down here or anything, it's just a dead end. Let's walk down. 1st floor, no enemies, that's good. Oh, this is, you can pick left or right here, it doesn't matter, it's just as long either way, you get to the same destination, there's no obstacles, there's no chests. There's nothing here, like, it's just a waste of time. Again, corridors. And this might be a dark wizard. No, Mind Flayer. And I believe Mind Flayer can also cause death. So this is why, and we're hoping this works out, this is why we have Firaga. We'll throw. Up, nope, that's death. No, it wasn't, okay. Good. They didn't use death, they used paralyze. That's death. And that's death. And we've lost the warriors already. And we can't get them back. You see the problem with the ice cave? Yeah. We now have to get through the rest of the cave, and we're only on the second floor. On the first encounter, with only red mages. Now, the good news is that the final boss of the dungeon is actually really easy. And we'll get to see a version that if you've played the English release, you've never seen this version of the boss. These can't cause death, these are fine. Because the Japanese boss of this dungeon is different from the English version of the dungeon, of the boss. I won't spoil it, but you'll see. Oh dear. Taking a bit too much damage there. Okay, this isn't gonna work out. I might as well load the save state already. And I want to show you just how ruthless this dungeon is, because like I said, you cannot use null death yet. Even if I had a white mage, I cannot use null death yet. It doesn't exist until later. So all I can do is hope that I get early strikes with my red mages and kill with multi-target spells. It's rather ridiculous. The fact that random encounter enemies, multiple random encounter enemies in the dungeon can use the death spell before you have the ability to use nullify death is just ridiculous. Especially in a game that doesn't have Phoenix Downs. Like, this is before Phoenix Downs. I think they appeared in 2. Because I know they're in 3. So this is where our potion comes into play. As you might see, I stacked up on potions again. Now you might be wondering, like, okay, so what's the idea here? What can you do to prevent this? Nothing. You can have a white mage, then you can use the life spell. That's the only thing you can really do. I mean, it's not that I'm not high enough level. I'm a good level for this. I'm fine level for this. I can take out the enemies. I mean, you've seen me take out the enemies. But, like, for some reason, the way the game counts status inflictions from enemies is just ridiculously biased in the enemy's favor. Oh, that's the wrong way. Now we're back up on the second floor again. And I wonder if it would be funny if we make our way to the boss, because the boss is actually on... It's on this floor, but we have to go back up to the first floor and then fall down to this floor again. It's ridiculously overcomplicated, to be honest. That's the point of the dungeon. I do like that idea of the dungeon, that you're supposed to fall through the ice and stuff. We'll be seeing the first ice hole soon, assuming I don't die before that. Here's the holes, yeah, so we have to pick the right hole. So now I'm looking, I believe they're telling me to go down this hole. Hopefully that's right. Yes, it was. Good. So now we're... Oh, good. That was probably a tile enemy, wasn't it? We can probably just run from this, actually. Should we run from this? Yeah. Let's try. Actually, let's... No, let's try running first. Come on. You can do it, Nanoha. If it's your turn soon, you can do it. Yes, there we go. Good. I don't think that was a tile-based enemy. Just seemed like it. Okay, good. So, let me just check the map real quick. Yeah, okay. So this is where we can start picking up items. There's a mithril gauntlet and an ice armor here. Which I do want to pick up, to be honest, but not in our current predicament. So, what I'm gonna have to do instead... Let me check so I don't fuck this up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk to the south. Oh, this is gonna be a long walk. I don't think we'll make it. I think this is where we'll die. We'll try. Oh yeah. Damage from the ice. Because of course. Have to repeat that gimmick from the last dungeon. It's a shame, because like I do like the gimmick of this dungeon. But they put in the bullshit Mount Gulg gimmick in the same place. Oh! We're dead. First strike! Oh my god! Oh, just cause death instead there. Yeah, just get it over with. Yeah, we're dead. And this is why we have save states. Second try. If I can't make it through this properly, and I do hope I can, I might just end up save stating every floor and try and avoid enemies with death. Yeah, that's a bit cheating, but I mean, this dungeon is bullshit. And to be fair, you can do that in the later versions of this game. I know I said I specifically didn't want to play later versions of this game, but you know, whatever. But yeah, in the PSP version, and I think the GBA version, but I'm not sure, but in the PSP version, you can just save whenever you want in a dungeon. It's fine, just like, do whatever you feel like. Game doesn't care. See, I'm walking down this time? You think like maybe we'll see something different. No. No, it's the same thing. Exact same thing. Okay, so Dark Wizards or Mind Flayers? Only 2 Mind Flayers. We might actually get out of this alive. Keyword is might. First strike, good. Oh, that's really good. That's a bit of a waste of a spell now, but you know, it's worth it. Yeah, okay, good. See, that's acceptable. Not bad XP either. I mean, it's not as good as the Red Dragon, but... Oh god, the Red Dragon was awesome. I loved just grinding up the levels on that one. I could easily have stayed there longer, just killing the Red Dragon and the Fire Lizard. It was such a great XP thing. I almost want to go back to Hun just to do that. Oh, these are fine too. See, more enemies like these. And I don't think the Dark Wizards, which we haven't faced yet, which are the Astus enemies. I don't think they're tile-based enemies, but I don't know because I don't have info on tile-based enemies in this cave. I think they're all just random encounters. I'm pretty sure when I faced them last time, I faced them in the same spot I faced the Mind Flayers on this level, so they shouldn't be tile-based. Oh. I'm really tempted to just save state here. Will people be really upset if I do that? I don't know. But this has gone surprisingly well. Oh. Okay, if we make it through this corridor and the next room without a death, I will save state. And if I don't, I will take it as a sign that I'm not supposed to cheat yet. I mean, it's all RNG, but whatever. Oh, here it comes. Come on. Punish me. Oh my god, and 4 of them. This is Dark Wizards. These can death my entire party immediately. So this is why I'm going to set myself to run. And my spellcasters are going to use level 5 spells. And hopefully, we will attack first. That's the entire strategy. Nothing else. beyond that. Here goes. I'm gonna regret this. Oh my god! Oh my god, we ran! Yeah, their first spell is death. The Mind Flayer's second spell is death. Dark Wizard's first spell is death. So they would have caused death on every single party member, and likely succeeded. Please. Please, I just escaped the Dark Wizards. I can't escape the Dark Wizards! This is terrifying. Whew. No! Oh, physical attack. No, that was death! I wish there was different sound effects depending on physical... Oh, wait. I can take one death. Yeah. One death is acceptable. I mean, it's a shame. Definitely. But it's not the end of the world. And Saki has the most XP, so... You know, if anyone's going to fall behind a bit in XP, Saki is probably the acceptable one. Okay, this might work out. I mean, I'm not gonna save state in this mode, of course, but it's not the worst thing that could have happened. Let's see, did Saki have the... No, Ritsu has, so I don't have to change equipment either. Huh. That's... Yeah, that's probably the best scenario if someone had to die. Thank you for taking the fall, Saki. Oh dear. But yeah, so one Dark Wizard got ahead of us. Had we been behind the entire Dark Wizard team, which is not too unlikely, we would have lost our entire team in one round. I've never seen the death spell fail in this version of the game. Not the NES version either, actually, but I haven't played that one recently, so my memory could be off there, but they're supposed to be basically identical to the MSX version. What are we finding here? One Mind Flayer. We can take one Mind Flayer. Because Mind Flayer's first attack is Paralysis. Won't be able to paralyze all of us. Yeah. Oh wait, no! Oh, I forgot that the Paralysis attack is a... Oh my god! Well, I went first anyway, so I didn't really have much of a choice, did I? Yeah. No, that's a death spell! And we're back down to the red mages. There's really no point. Like... 2 deaths in a row? I thought enemies couldn't do the same spell twice in a row. Oh, physical attack, okay. This is fucking ridiculous. Oh, there we go. There we go. Next attempt. So yeah, the ice cave is bullshit. Oh, this is going to be a hell. I completely fucked up that sentence, but whatever. This is going to be hell to edit, was what I was gonna say, but I'm like, no, you know what? I'm not even gonna edit it. I'll just keep in the loading save states. Because I mean, I want just to understand how painful this is. Okay. Actually, save stated. Fuck it. I don't want to sit here for fucking ever. There's no big... I don't... like... Because I mean, what does it really prove? All it proves doing this in one go is that you were lucky with RNG when it came to random encounters. That's everything that's actually... That's the only thing that's actually affected. That affects what you're fighting. There's no, like... There's nothing else to it. that's one big problem around encounters as a challenge, is that it's not actually like there's nothing fair about it, because you leave the difficulty of what the player will be facing throughout the dungeon up to pure chance. And it sucks, frankly. That's a waste of a spell, but whatever. Because, like, it's gonna be bullshit. Like, I can have, like, there is an actual chance, in honestly, not even a small one, that I can walk through this dungeon, not face a single round encounter. That is a possibility, and I have no influence on it. Okay, that's only partially true, because I believe 5.1 actually has some sort of... You can manipulate the random encounters, but you really only do that when you play, like when you do speed runs, or if you play with tool-assisted stuff, because it's, like, complicated. But, like, the point is that the entire concept states that, yeah, you can walk through this and not face a single enemy. That opportunity, that chance is possible. And the only reason you might not experience that is based on luck, or lack thereof. Meaning, save state. Okay, so what's here? One Dark Wizard. We can take one Dark Wizard, because Dark Wizard's death spell is not a multi-target spell. But yeah, I know some people will feel that I'm cheating, and I mean, I guess I technically am, but I mean, so far I haven't died, so I haven't died since the save state in the dungeon, so it's not technically cheating until I load the save state. Which then, yeah, fine, I'm a cheater. Whatever. This game is bullshit. I'm still playing it. I'm still getting through it. Just not proving that I have to do it in one RNG-based go. Again, oh, first attack. Oh, physical strike. That's a really bad choice there, Dark Wizard. You know, I'm not complaining. 51? I already mentioned how the enemies decide on what to do, and how they have how to flip a coin between physical attacks and magical attacks, and the magical attacks based on a cycle. But it's not. I did simplify it a bit too much. It's not simply a case of. Oh my god, I'm having a lot of encounters today. It's not simply a case of flipping a coin. It's a bit more complicated, because basically there is values on each enemy that determines if it's more likely to no wait, actually change that, because your spell is stronger and will kill everyone. Oh, we start with it, cool. But like, there is a value on the enemy saying like if it's more likely to land on physical or spells. Most enemies have 50-50, but there is some actual stats involved there, because I believe I did read about the Dark Wizard stats after I tried the Ice Cave yesterday, and it said there that it was about even on if it lands on physical or magical attacks, and the cycle, of course, is still death, so you know. It might be the only spell it has, which, if that's the case, it's gonna be bullshit. But I don't know if it is. I didn't actually look up the spell cycle, because I want to read a bunch of documents about this game, because it's just annoying. I have enough to read with my translation guide. If we fall down through, I think the next save will be falling through the hole. So I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to do it after every battle, because that I feel cheesy. Not because I mean it's not actually, because I mean any game today would let you get a checkpoint after clearing a battle. But I don't know. I guess I still want some level of I'm still experiencing this the classic way, even if I'm not. Fuck it, use fire. I haven't used fire in a while. Oh, you don't get to use fire. Sorry. Getting a lot of XP here. Maybe we'll level up. Because, I mean, if I wanted to just save everywhere, I could have just played the PSP version. Which would have kind of missed the point of me, like, looking back at the early versions of the game. Which I wanted to play this version because, A, it's a version I haven't played. And it's because it's still such a close representative of the first Final Fantasy, and we're celebrating 30 years of it, you know? Save state. Oh, so maybe this is a tile-based enemy. Oh, what's we fought here? It wasn't random, just strange enemies that we've already fought. Oh yeah, this was the same thing, wasn't it? No, wait, we didn't fight these zombies, we fought the other zombies, the ghasts or whatever. Maybe these are the ghasts, I don't know. Anyway, they go down first because they can poison, and poison is still bullshit. But it's definitely less bullshit than death. Oh my god, 40 damage. Ouch. Might have to do some curing after this one. At least paralysis isn't too bad. And I mean, the zombie will definitely die from the spell. I think I'll restate the checkpoint after this fight, so I have to start this fight every time I load a checkpoint, if I need to load a checkpoint. It's amazing how, like, I finally give in and it's like, fuck it, I'll save through the dungeon, and then I don't face death. Fun enough, I think the actual boss of the dungeon doesn't have death, which just makes it all even stranger that, you know, the random enemies do. But, you know, whatever. Fine. I almost said I'm not a game designer, but I am, so... Just a very, 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 very slow-paced one. That's because I'm also a solo game developer working on my own, so, you know, a bit different. There, saved again. I don't want to restart that fight every time. So, what was it I could get there? Mithril Gauntlet, already have that. Ice Armor. How good is the Ice Armor compared to the Flame Mail? Because if I can put that on Saki, that would actually be pretty good, if it's as good as the Flame Mail is. Let's see. Ice Armor. Oh, it has the exact same stats as Flame Mail. Huh. Yeah, you know what, I think we'll go for it. There's no reason not to. I mean, if we do die, we do have the save state. It's probably going to be something guarding the, Oh yeah, we won't have to fight enemies on hazard tiles, so that's cool. But we might have to on that tile, so I'm gonna heal up. Just to be safe. I almost said just to be case, because apparently that's a thing I can say now. I had the strangest dream today. Like, I didn't sleep well, to be honest, but like I had this awkward dream where, like, I was being framed for a murder, which was strange because I was almost a victim of the same murderer's attempt, and suddenly I was the one being suspected for it, even though I had just... Yeah, there's the tile enemy. Even though I had just been to the police station because I was almost killed by the murderer. It was odd. And oh, wow. Look at that. What's that? I mean, it's a dragon. White dragon. Oh my god. It's Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh my god. Oh my god! Print screening that! Oh, that's adorable! Oh, and what beautiful sprite too! I really like dragons. And I also like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I do play with a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, so I'm like, oh wow! Because look at it, it's Blue Eyes White Dragon, it really is. Oh my god, you're gorgeous. Aww. I kind of like this dungeon now. Let's kill it. Okay, so I guess fire. So elemental damage should still be a thing. Critical hit. Oh, never mind, fire was worthless. Oof, that's a big hit. Ouch. Oh, well, died. Bye, Blue Eyes. Oh, level up. Cool. Maybe we should heal up and fight that again, actually, to level up the red mages too. 'Cause I'm sure the stats do help resist, what's it called? Death in some way? Because there must be... It can't just be guaranteed death, right? There must be still be some way that they calculate it. It's just that it's really, really broken. What did I pick up? Yeah, that's the thing, right? Okay, so we're gonna replace... Ice armor with... Hold on. Yeah, that should be right. Then we can... Yeah, cool. Cool. Now we have ice armor. That sounds awesome. And I think we'll use some cure spells, actually. Because obviously the fire spell was completely useless, so might as well. Took a lot of damage after all. Save that just in case. Oh, I forgot that for some reason in this menu alone, the game has a memory cursor. In the rest of the game, it doesn't, including this menu where it really should have one. Strangest things. Yeah, I think we'll fight the white dragon one more time. I wonder why they called it a white dragon, not an ice dragon. I mean, it makes me happy because like I started thinking blue as white dragon, but you know, the other one was a fire dragon, right? No, wait, was it a red dragon? It was a red dragon, so I guess they just stick into colors. I can respect that. Having colored dragons is a classic thing, and a staple of the Final Fantasy series. We still use stuff like yellow dragon, green dragon, red dragon when we fight dragons in the games these days. I don't think Final Fantasy XIV had a white dragon, though. It does have an ice dragon. It has a few. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, this might have been a mistake. Oh. Well, don't be greedy, I guess, is the lesson of this. Could have taken what I got and ran away happy with my new armor, but no. I wanted to see the dragons again. I didn't think I would suddenly be fighting 2. I thought the tile-based enemies would actually have set them out. Since they count as mini-bosses and all, but fair enough. So yeah, okay, now, I've cheated. I admit it. Damn. I was not prepared for that at all. Damn it, Blue Eyes. That was only 1 Blue Eyes again. Aww. I mean, that's a good thing, and maybe I won't actually die this time. That's Blizzara. But it seemed elemental stuff didn't actually matter, so let's try Blizzara, I guess. Maybe we can one-cycle it. Yeah, this was much better. That went so well, I'm actually tempted to do to do the fight again. I am terrible at this, can you tell? I have no self-control when it comes to dragons. Okay, let's change this again. There we go. Yeah, I just save stated because I'm doing this again. I want to see the dragons again. The dragons are cool. Eee, 2 of them. Okay. We can do this. First hit, yes. First hit, yes. 1 dragon down. Miss. That's not good. What does the dragon do? It deals damage to all of us again. Let's punch it really hard. No! It starts! Will we die? We're still living. Ah! Okay, so clearly I'm not supposed to fight the dragon twice. It's just bad luck for me. So, let's continue. I do want to finish the ice cave this episode, I will admit, because it's such a pain and I don't want to have to spend more than 1 day in here. Okay, what's in the other things here? Just gil. A lot of gil, but not enough a lot of gil to make me want to go after it. What's here? 1 Piscodemon. That's fine. What happened to your paralysis, dude? You missed every single one of us. That should be enough for the mages, right? Yeah, good. See, this is good. Ritsu will still be quite a bit behind on the XP though. Huh. Okay, so let's do some potions, 'cause now we leveled up, so we have some health to take back. Oh nice, the red bigs are finally, well, one of them are finally up to 300. It's gonna take Nanaha another level, unfortunately, and that'll do. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with chests down to the left, because there's just gold in those, or gil. I don't need gil. I have plenty of it. Shit! Okay. Run away, run away. Highest spell we have. Highest spell we have, please. Okay, that's okay. That will still kill them. I'm terrified of those. They can ruin everything instantly. And this whole death thing is so unfair and so not fun that when I did a test run of this yesterday, I almost wanted to just give up on the entire playthrough because I was like, how am I supposed to even deal with this? Okay. So now we're back on the first floor. And there's actually an ice shield here. So we might want to go pick that up. It's on the way. I'm probably gonna have to fight a dragon for it though. Going by how this game works. That's fine, right? Dragon! Oh, okay, no. No dragon! What else is there? What else is here? 10,000 gil? That's almost... Wait, no, that was a potion. Where's the ice shield? Oh, those fuckers. The ice shield is in the next room. I just picked up a potion. Oh, well, never mind then. But I do kind of want the 10,000 gil in here, because that's actually enough of... Like, that's actually quite a lot, so... Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Bye. So this is... Wait. How do I... Oh, this place is a pain to navigate, let me just tell you that. What are we fighting? Oh, what the? Cockatrice and mummies, I guess? See, this cave actually has some... whatchamacallit? Skeleton enemies. They're called Bloodbones. And I love skeleton enemies, as you might know. I always talk about how much I love skeletons when I fight skeletons in games. I think the first thing I said in Dark Souls was pretty much like, I'm playing this because it has cool skeletons in it. Yeah, so I wanna fight the skeletons, but we haven't fought any skeletons yet. But they're supposed to exist in this dungeon. Maybe we'll see them, maybe we won't, who knows. Okay, so... Yes, game. What are we fighting? Oh, same thing again. I've used up so many of my multiple target enemies spells now that I'm getting a little worried. I mean, the boss is just one enemy, but I will be fighting the boss after we drop down the next time, I think. So we're almost there. Okay. So basically, in these chests we have gold, sleeping bag, and the ice shield. And I think I want the ice shield, so we're probably gonna have to fight something for it, but we're gonna step in here anyway. Yeah, thought so. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, it's a bit of a letdown, but sure. Fine. It's not exactly a white dragon, is it? Aren't there any ice lizards? Oh, these guys can still do paralysis, unlike the Mind Flayer that missed our entire party. Somehow. One time something misses. Well, I still hate paralysis, so that's actually a good thing, but still. I just hate the status alignments in this game. They're not fun. Not really fun in any Final Fantasy, but they're extra not fun in this one. Just used the spell already. There we go. Fira! Or Fire 2. I've actually grown more fond of the spell number thing. I used to be like way more into the, the strange Final Fantasy names for spells, but Final Fantasy 14 made me appreciate just having simple numbers to easily recognize what you're doing. I also like the lore explanation for it, where they actually so there's a book in the Great Gabal Library hard mode in Final Fantasy 14, where you can read why they changed the spell names from stuff like Fire, Fira, Firaga, Firaya, etc. to just fire 1, 2, 3. So there's like an actual lore reason. It's really good. I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, it's a good read. The books in the library, both the regular and the hard mode, are really good. I like them. Okay. Here we go. Thank you for the ice shield. What the? What? Oh, inventory is full, of course. Sorry, I forgot. We can remove... I get more money for selling that than selling the ice shield, so... Wait, fuck. Which one is the ice shield? Which one is the mithril shield, though? Shit. Translation guide to the rescue. Shields. Okay, so... That's the shield. No. Yes. Yes, that's the shield. Yeah. Bye! Because I will get more money for selling the armor, so I might as well keep the armor in duplicates. Yay! Okay, so... let's equip the shield. Cool. How's our health? Not that bad. Vivio could have a little better health, but it's fine. Save. And let's drop down. Okay, so... in the middle chest, the one we can actually access, is the item we need. I realized that I could have gotten the other one, the flame sword and the clothes. Well, I don't need the clothes, but I could have gotten the flame sword when I got here the first time. That's too late now. But yeah, so we're gonna go take the float stone, or the floater, or the levy stone, as it's called in the new versions. But we're gonna have to fight a boss for that, and the boss in the English version is a giant skull with a big eyeball, and it's called the Evil Eye. That's not what it looked like in the Japanese version, though. Because in the Japanese version, it looked like this. Well, 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 we're staring right into the eye of the beholder. That's right, it's a beholder from Dungeons & Dragons, and it's so accurate that they couldn't keep it in the English release due to due to license issues. Because they could have gotten sued for copyright infringement, so they changed it to a giant skull called Evil Eye. So yeah, we're fighting a beholder. And of course this became the basis for what we now have as Ahriman, or the which is also called Evil Eye actually, in the later Final Fantasy games. Although I think Ahriman didn't appear into Final Fantasy 3 in a really difficult boss fight, which we will get to at some point. Okay, so... single target spells. Let's do this. We start. Cool. Okay. Oof. It does have death. I was wrong. Well, it's dead. I almost want to redo that so I don't have someone die on me, but fuck it. Oh hey, Ritsu leveled up. We finished the ice cave. And we only have to cheat with save states twice? Once? I think? Of course, now we gotta get out of here. And that's the problem. This guy doesn't say which hole I'm supposed to drop down in to get to where I need to be to walk all the way back. Which is honestly a big error on that guide's part. So, I'm gonna look at another guide instead and stall for time while I'm talking. Okay, so we're on B2, right? Ice Cave B2 map. Well, can I just get a fucking map of it? Why are Final Fantasy 1 walkthroughs so complicated? Final Fantasy Ice Cave map floor 2 shouldn't be this complicated. I'm not even getting any results. Come on! Just let me know where I need to go to fall. I don't want to waste... I'm something like when you go in and out of a door in this game. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We've already safe stated our way through this. We might as well safe state our way through the holes. Let's see what happens. Wait. Can I just well fall through any hole and end up there? Because that kind of sucks. Oh well. Almost forgot about you. So remember how I said there was actually 2 exits in this cave? You'll be seeing that soon. Let's just get through this. Don't poison me, please. Ah. So I'm guessing Vivio's gonna fall behind on XP now, but, you know, whatever. It's better than having to redo everything. And I'll take some punishment for using save states. Oh my god, that boss. This dungeon is so bullshit, though. Oh, fuck, wrong way. Because I'm pretty sure, like, people won't argue with me that this dungeon is bullshit, right? The deaf enemies, specifically, like, why would you do that? Unless you just hate your players. Anyway, so on this floor, there's a second exit. We don't have to walk all the way back. Well, we can't even walk all the way back. There's actually no way to do that, I think. So the only way to get the... fuck, we'll just run. The only way to get the items we missed in the room with chests, we have to replay the dungeon from the start. Oh, come on. Really? A paralysis moment now? This game. This fucking game will not give you a break ever. Oh, come on, just wake up. Death is more bullshit, but paralysis is definitely the most annoying status affliction. I don't have any multi-target left, do I? No, I don't. Fine. You know, it'd be one thing if their paralyzed spell would then also like wasn't their physical attack. Like it's not even a spell. Like when they hit regularly, they have a chance of paralysis, and it's like, fuck off. Oh, good, my entire team is paralyzed again. Gameplay. Ritsu standing. Does that mean that I will be able to take out an enemy? Oh, it does. Holy shit. Oh, I missed. Good. God, the combat in this game is tedious. We're almost out. We're almost out. And then we can just sail away all the way back to Crescent Lake, and then we can revive Vivio. Then we can find the airship, and the airship means we don't have to fight enemies while traveling in the world. Which is really nice. The airship will be next episode though. I'm not doing that this episode. Because fuck, oh my god. I don't remember where you find the airship. I just remember that it's the most bullshit spot. Because basically you need to find the desert. Somewhere in the desert is the airship. And there's like 3 different deserts in the game. No! 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 Why are you failing to run away? I don't want to fight these. They have death. Shit. 34 damage? What the fuck, Ritsu? They didn't use death once, or paralysis. Maybe those are Pisco demons and not mind flayers? I don't remember the colors. Oh my god, I was so worried that I was going to die there though. Okay. What the hell was I even saying? I don't remember what I was saying at all. Oh! Hey, look! Skeletons! Yay! I like skeletons. Oh, skeletons with a lot of health. Not that much health. It's like 140 probably. Well, I'm glad I got to see a skeleton before I left this place. So I'm not coming back. I don't think the flame sword is worth it. Because the diamond sword is not too far off anyway. And I skipped the ice sword, so like whatever. They're called Ice Brand and Fire Brand in the later versions. For reference. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about the desert. The bullshit desert. Okay, so yeah, basically there are like 3 deserts in the game. And if I recall correctly, the one that's that's the hardest to get to, the most pain to navigate your way through, and like you need to use the ship and the canoe and walking, and it's a bunch of annoying stuff. That's where I need to go to. I need to stand in the right spot in that desert and then use the levy stone. In the GBA version and forward, maybe even the PS1 version, it happens automatically when you step on the right tile. In fact, in the GBA version, they changed it so that it has its own little area when you step on the right tile. So like you enter a separate screen to use the levy stone. So it's much easier there to know where to be. But it's still a pain to navigate. Like Final Fantasy 1's map is not good, as I said before. Oh, a crocodile! Those are new. Maybe they're an alligator. Man, all this XP that Vivio is missing out on. Because the boss had a death spell. Oh my god, you actually did damage to Saki? Wow. That's impressive. Alright, I don't have the sword to be used in water equipped, but it's probably not worth it now. I could have ended this episode a while ago now, but I'm gonna take you all the way back to Crescent Lake. Oh my god, I just realized I have to navigate the whole labyrinth, don't I? Oh god. Do I remember it in reverse? Let's see. You know what? I'm fucking tired of piranhas. Surely I can run away from piranhas. Yeah, thank you. I was saying this on Twitter when I was going back and forth between towns and stuff with the ship between episodes. I left the boat just standing for a while and I was tweeting, and so the ship music played, of course, and I realized I have actually never heard the full tune that plays when you're on the boat, because you always get interrupted around encounter so quickly. So I was actually hearing parts of a song I've never heard in this 30-year-old game that I've played for like 20 years. So yeah, that was kind of amazing to me. That's how much random encounters ruin my day. Oh wait, is it more south or is it to the right? I think it's to the right. I think the game is trying to fool me here. One annoying thing in this game is that if an enemy doesn't miss, they will always do at least 1 damage. You know, if they hit 3 times, they will always do 3 damage. There is no 0 damage, no matter how high your defense gets. Which is just kind of annoying, really. Because it means that your health is always getting worn down, even when, you know, you're facing nothing enemies. Okay, so it's this tune, right? It's good. It's catchy. You remember it? Like, you heard it. If you play this game, you won't forget it. And I've heard this part. I've heard this part as well. Do 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 do. Like, yeah, it's like, of course you've heard this part. So I was sitting here on Twitter and then I've never heard this part before. I didn't know that part was in the song, or the tune. Like, I didn't. It was amazing to me. Like, wait, what? This tune changes? And because of this is why I've never heard it. Hi, Shark. What the? The fuck, Shark? 43? That's a ridiculous critical there. Know what I mean? The next town we'll be going to, by the way, when we find the airship, is Gaia. And after Gaia, we'll be going to find Bahamut. So, hopefully next episode we'll start Bahamut's test. We have to finish his little trial thingy and find the rat's tail so that we can upgrade our jobs and become red wizards and knights, I believe is the warriors upgrade or the fighters upgrade. It's been a while. I think it's knights. After that, we'll be heading towards the last 2 fiends, I believe. Well, there's probably some fetch quests in between, because there always is. But we'll be heading towards the last fiends, and after those 2, we'll be heading towards the final dungeon of the game. So there's really not that much left. There's a few mini dungeons in between the fiends, of course, like the one we just did. But yeah, we're about to start wrapping up. Like, if we can do Bahamut in 2 episodes, and then maybe 2 episodes each for the rest of the fiends, we can probably knock this out, like, before I leave for the convention in late May, which would be really nice. Would be perfect, and I can come back after I'm relaxed from going to Kodachikon and play Final Fantasy 2. And I could also, you know, have the time to actually figure out which version of Final Fantasy 2 I want to play, because I still haven't figured that out. In fact, and this is true, this is absolutely 100% true, I'm a little tempted, and this is awful, but I'm a little tempted to actually play the Swedish fan translation of Final Fantasy 2. So it would be like this, the Japanese one of Final Fantasy 1 for you guys, where, like, yeah, you might not know what it says, but I would actually know what it says this time, because I'm Swedish. And yes, there is a Swedish fan translation of Final Fantasy 2. There's one of Final Fantasy 2, 5, and 6. Anyway, we are level 17. We have the Levy Stone, or the Floater, or the Floating Stone, whatever you want to call it. And I'm supposed to find the damn desert. So, let me actually just check. I'm gonna check the map real quick and see if we can, pinpoint where it might be. I think it's. Wait, no, it's not just there, is it? Can't be. That's gotta be wrong. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's where it is. We're getting the airship next episode. Right at the start. See ya.